Hey y'all. So this video here is about my July how do you do art. I am an entire month behind, but I'm gonna do July so I can well, I've already started it, so this is gonna be just a little explanation and a flip through. And once I get this up, then I'm gonna do June so I can get that done because I've been seriously busy. So for the month of July, it is Just Junk July. And so we're to make a journal completely out of junk. And this is actually the first time that I've used just junk to make an entire journal. And I put this together already for a couple reasons. One, because it was extremely loud. And two, because what I used for this here is large and I don't have the camera space, or I don't have the space on the desk here in order for you to see everything that I'm doing or was doing. But this is what it was made out of. And this, I saved this for something else, but this is the packaging that the paper comes in that I buy. So I keep these all the time. I've made another book out of this before. And I've already taped this down, so let me see. Not that I won't have more chances to use that, but what I did was I took this here, which is parchment paper, baking paper, and it's used. I use this when I dry my paper. And what I did was I measured it so it could fold up in here. Actually, you see why I had to make it off camera? So I put it this way, and then this went inside, and then I folded it up, and I sewed all around the edges. So let me get this out of the way. See, that right there is exactly why I did not. Okay, so here it is. Okay, and I folded up the bottom so I have a pocket here and a pocket here, and technically there's a pocket back here too, but you can't really use it. I do have 5 signatures in here, and that is embroidery floss that I used. And so the stitching, this embroidery floss, and there's 2 pieces in here that's not necessarily junk, but it's holding junk together. So quick flip through. I do have some magazine pages in here already, and this one I turned into a pocket. Although now that I think about it, that's just a page that's not been reinforced, so that might tear. But I put this on already because it's hiding part of my address. And then we got some packing paper. This here came in Happy Mail, actually, just to cut up out of a book. Got some directions on how to put this together. More packing paper. Fusible interfacing is for sewing, which I do quilt. So this here was one piece, this blue, and I don't know if you would really consider that junk, but it is cardstock that I bought from the Dollar Tree in those little packs where you get, like, I don't know, it's a lot. But I bought it thinking I would use it, and I'm really not using it. So I'm using it to make like pockets and stuff. And this is a magazine picture that's hiding the rest of my address on there. I did tear this up, but I glued those down right there. So I have a top and a bottom tuck. And then I can't remember what came in here, but it was packaging for something. And this I had already sewn down to a piece of cardstock before I even knew what this was going to be about, or this month challenge was going to be about, but I couldn't not put it in there because I do have cats and dogs, or 1 cat and 2 dogs. But all of this here, I do have several envelopes. This also came in a bundle from Pam at the Paper Outpost. She usually has dates on those. And this here, so this, we use Louisiana tea, and I know that it's a tea that is strictly only sold in the South. But I cut that out. And then this here is just a picture that's covering my address and phone number. But I wanted to keep the date on here because this here just, you don't have film anymore. This is what you would use to put your film in when you dropped it off at whatever place was developing it. And so this cost me $4.60 in 2007 to get a roll of film developed. Okay. And then this here is one of those pages that come in your mail that says this page left blank intentionally. This is tissue paper that came out of a shoe box. I don't remember what shoes came in there, but Bart Simpson and donuts. And let me cover that up. I don't know if people would appreciate it. This is a, oh, look. There it is again. Okay, it's Dick's Last Resort. It is a restaurant, and if you know, you know. But it's apparently very old because it's got coffee stains and whatnot in it. This here actually has, I don't know if I have anything small enough to put in there. That's not going to fit. Oh, here we go. So I had to order some new phone chargers the other day, and it came in a pack of 5. There's also a pocket right there, but obviously you can't use that. So I got 4 usable pockets in that, and I didn't put it in on either one of those side to have 5, just because then it wouldn't fold right because this is plastic. Okay, what else? Page intentionally left blank. And this is actually, I put it in the wrong way. There's a pocket here. Oh no, I didn't put it in the wrong way. Okay. I don't know what that was a charger for, but then Asian Taste is one of the restaurants in town. And then cookies. These are also pockets. Actually, this is probably easier. And this is a pocket. I tried to take this off, and then I put a pocket on this side. I tried to take this off, but it was starting to tear the wrapper. I don't know if you like butter cookies, but they're yummy. So let's see. Okay, and then another envelope. I opened that up all the way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. This is another envelope that actually, this one and this one are glued together. And I forget why I did it the way I did, but the other part of the directions for that. And then this is a magazine page that is for a bedroom set, I think. And then, yeah, and and then this here is also covering my address. So, and then another pocket there. So that's that, and we'll be decorating this together. I think I'm doing 3 or 4 different challenges this month. I always do this one here, how do you do art? I've already done my 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025. And then two other challenges that I need to get cracking on. So I hope everyone's having a great day, and stay tuned for decorating this, because we're going to do that together. I have a ton of stuff that I've been saving just for this purpose. So I hope you're having a great day, and stay tuned. Happy crafting.